Let's start current affairs. Government of India have aimed to double the farmers' income by 2022. Government of India had a target to double the farmers' income by 2022. For that reason, recently Krishi Kumbh, like a conclave, Krishi Kumbh was organized. Krishi Kumbh is a farmers' conclave inaugurated by the Prime Minister in Lucknow. Krishi Kumbh is a farmers' conclave inaugurated by the Prime Minister in Lucknow with the collaboration of Japan and Israel. It is an initiative in the direction of our India's goal, doubling the farmers' income by 2022. India's agriculture sector mostly is sustainable. We produce food grains for sustainability rather than profitability. Now, to double the farmers' income by 2022, we have to transform our agriculture sector from sustenance based agriculture sector to a commercial based lucrative sector which gives some profits. The key areas of improvement, as you all know, we have made a collaboration for this Krishi Kumbh with Japan and Israel for advanced technology and advanced ideas about knowledge and irrigational and horticultural techniques and allied sectors to agriculture. All these things we wanted to develop with the collaboration of Japan and Israel. The key areas of improvement: increasing the production and productivity. Both are equally important. Adoption of climate resilient technologies. What is climate resilient technology? That means the technology which is helpful for the climate support rather than the technology which destroys the climate. We all are seeing the climate change. So, the new technology should be adaptable to new climate rather than destroy the climate. Shift to organic farming. We all use pesticides, fertilizers. Overuse of pesticides and fertilizers are destructing the productivity of the soil, are causing damage for the productivity of the soil. What we want is shift to organic farming. Integrating Krishi Vignan Kendras and state administration. Krishi Vignan Kendras are the farmers' knowledge centers to help the farmers. Integrating administration with Krishi Vignan Kendras so that state government will also be proactive in helping the farmers by understanding what is going on in Krishi Vignan Kendras. Transition to environmental friendly practices. There are many environmental friendly practices: intercropping, mixed cropping, all these things. And input cost reduction. You all know in agriculture cost, the highest cost is from power bills, electricity bills. Now, recently in the government budget, there is a scheme which was launched which is called KUSUM, KUSUM, solar pumps, using solar technology for agriculture. KUSUM, Government KUSUM Yojana promotes solar pumps. Efficient use of soil health cards. Modi government 3 years back launched soil health card scheme. So, efficient use of soil health cards. Reducing fertilizer usage. In India, large number of subsidies go to fertilizers. Fertilizer subsidies cost our exchequer. cost our exchequer. And better utilization of water and electricity. More than 60% of Indian agriculture is rain fed, no irrigation facility. So, better utilization of water and electricity. For example, we have borrowed drip irrigation technology from Israel. We have borrowed drip irrigation technology from Israel. There are various water conservation technologies in agriculture also that we have to adopt. And marketing facilities. 2 years back, in 2015, I remember, Government of India launched a program called ENAM, National Agriculture Market. See, for a farmer in Srikakulam, if he produces some tomatoes, if there are excess production of tomatoes in Srikakulam, nobody will purchase his tomatoes even a rupee a kg. So, if he sells the tomatoes through National Agriculture Online Market, if at all people in Maharashtra, people in Bihar or merchants in Delhi wants tomatoes, they can purchase at a very good cost. Any agriculture item, food grains, tamarind, turmeric, anything you can sell through ENAM. 355 mandis throughout India were connected through ENAM, National Agriculture National Agriculture Market. 355 mandis throughout India were connected. Very important project. But the problem is, can the farmer go up to ENAM? Can the farmer use this digital platform? Can you think that Dalaris, middlemen will be wiped out with this? No. Even ENAM, in the name of farmers, binamis will transact, binamis will sell, they will make the profit. The major problem in the farming sector is farmers are getting very less income, whereas the people who are middlemen, they are reaping benefits out of farmers' hard work. They sell and purchase the products. That is a major drawback. We have to eliminate the middlemen in the Dalari system in the agriculture sector. And recently we are focusing on food processing sector. Recently we are focusing on food processing sector. Particularly there is a scheme called Sampada. Sampada, food processing, very important scheme called Sampada. And in India we have very less processed food. Most of the food products will become waste because of lack of processing facilities. From mangoes to tomatoes to oranges to eggs, most of even chicken, most of the food products will go waste. Whereas in foreign countries, most particularly America, Europe, European countries, most of the food they use is processed food. What we need is we have to encourage food processing industries in India. Mega food parks we have created, Sampada scheme we have started, and now India is also gearing up in the food processing industry. Hub and spoke approach also we are following. Hub and spoke approach. You know what is hub and spoke approach? If there is a food processing hub in an area, within nearby areas there should be farmers who are producing particular food products, so that they can easily come and access the food processing units. Hub and spoke approach. It's very important in the food processing sector. And Krishi Kumbh is a program, initiative, is a conclave which is aimed to shift production centric practices to food security to farmer centric methods. Farmer centric, not just production. The production should be helpful to farmers, from production centric to farmer centric, so that we can increase the prosperity in the farming sector. We can increase the prosperity in the farming sector. Whenever you are preparing for exam, if you take a field, for example farming, you should know ENAM, you should know Kisan Credit Card, you should also know Soil Health Card, you should also know Kusum. There is one more scheme called ARYA, ARYA, attracting and retaining youth in agriculture. ARYA, attracting and retaining youth in agriculture. So, various schemes, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, all these things you have to add up in your answer. Such type of questions are very, very important. Okay, this is very important current affairs. Krishi Kumbh, recent conclave with the help of Japan and Israel. Ministry of Culture announced the Tagore Award for Cultural Harmony for 2014, 15 and 16. Ministry of Culture announced Tagore Award for Cultural Harmony. You need not remember the names, but at least remember there is an award called Tagore Award for Cultural Harmony. Next. Coming to today's newspaper. CBI. From last 3 days, Hindu paper is writing editorial on CBI. Even today's paper, the editorial is on CBI. The Supreme Court have taken a very strong view on the internal feud inside the CBI. The Supreme Court gave time-bound order to CVC to give a report within 15 days about Alok Verma, CBI director, about the allegations on him. There was an argument that Central Vigilance Commission is an independent body, CVC is an independent body, and no outside authority can enforce something on CVC. The Supreme Court intervention and asking the CVC, Central Vigilance Commission, to give the report within 2 weeks, and a Supreme Court judge, Mr. A.K. Patnaik, was appointed to supervise the entire inquiry. A.K. Patnaik. This is a issue which we have to seriously take on. And CVC issued orders asking Mr. Alok Verma to go on leave, as there was an allegation that Mr. Alok Verma is non-cooperating and CVC divested him from his powers. Let us see what will happen. But the reputation of the institution and the credibility of institution is at stake now. The reputation and credibility. And let us wait and see what is going to happen. This article is not at all important for you for exam. Who will speak truth to unfreedom? You need not bother about this article. Next article, touching base. Touching base. Modi is going to Japan. Our Prime Minister Modi ji is going to Japan. India-Japan relations are very important this year. We have summit level partnership with Japan. Modi is going to attend the summit level partnership with Japan. Shinzo Abe of Japan is very favorable to India. Bullet train project, Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor, and Japan is the highest provider of ODA to India. Japan's highest ODA comes to India, official development assistance. And in fact, in the RCEP, India, Japan are partners. In G4, Group 4, which was formed for UNSC reforms, India, Japan, Brazil and Germany are partners. In G4, India, Japan, Brazil and Germany are partners. And to counter China in the South China Sea, and to promote regional security, Quad was formed, Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, India, US, Japan and Australia. Quad was formed, Quadrilateral Security Dialogue. In all these things, Japan is a strong member. And now, Modi's visit to Japan is very significant for the reason America trade war, America's enforcement of sanctions, America's CAATSA, countering American adversaries through Sanctions Act, and Chinese aggrandizement. In all this context, Modi's visit to Japan is really crucial. Particularly, Xi Jinping also wanted to have strong relationship with Japan. Now let's see how India is going to gain from Japan. And north-south in Africa-Asia corridor is also being promoted by India and Japan. Bullet train project. In the bullet train project, Japan is helping and giving aid to India. It is not that India directly purchasing bullet trains, Japan is also providing aid to India. So this is one thing, India-Japan relations. And after NRC in Assam, after reading many articles on NRC in Assam, now again new Pandora's box is going to get opened in NRC, National Registry for Citizens in Tripura. After NRC in Assam, from last 2-3 months we are reading NRC in Assam, now we are reading NRC in Tripura. Now it is going to open new Pandora box. And Tripura has a border with Bangladesh. The illegal immigrants from Bangladesh now is a serious cause of concern. And northeastern state, Tripura is a northeastern state bordering Bangladesh. Let's see how things go with NRC in Tripura. Ground zero article today is about Punjab's burning problem. Stubble burning in Punjab. In Punjab, after crop is grown, the stubble will be burned. Farmers will burn away the stubble, and there are many cases which were reported, and this stubble burning is a major cause of concern for air pollution. Nearby states Haryana, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, their practices of stubble burning affects the air pollution levels in Delhi, increases the air pollution levels in Delhi. For stubble removal and stubble reuse, there are many techniques including happy seeder machines. Even though in certain places farmers are given happy seeder machines, they were not using that machines. In fact, they were again entering into stubble burning practices. Instead of strong alternatives, still stubble burning is a serious issue in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and other areas. So farmers in Punjab continue to burn paddy every winter despite of ban. They will burn the paddy stubble despite of ban. So now we have farmers should be compelled, should be asked to go for alternative methods. This is the ground zero story in the Hindu. These are the important current affairs today.